This video segment will show you how to install window film in your home or business. You can achieve professional results with a great cost savings by doing it yourself. Please refer to our Product Bulletin number 6, which contains written instructions. Also, be sure to apply the film when the sun is not shining on the glass. The first step is to trim the window film to the approximate size of the window. Most of the films come in either 48 or 36 inches wide, so that you can purchase the most efficient size. It does not matter which direction the film is mounted, either vertically or horizontally. Select the direction that makes the most efficient use of the film. The simplest method of trimming the film is to wet the window you plan to cover and lay the film on the wet glass. The water will hold the film in place while you trim it approximately 1 inch larger than the glass size. Once you have trimmed the film, you can temporarily store it by sticking it to a nearby window with water. This is cleaner than placing it on a table or on the floor. Now we're ready to clean the window. This is the most important step in the whole process. Any dirt or dust left on the glass will become very conspicuous when the film is applied. As you can see here, these tiny bubbles are the result of dirt on the glass and are quite noticeable. During the application and cleaning process, we will use a special spray solution. Purchase an empty 1-quart spray bottle which tap carries and fill it most of the way with water. Then add 1 teaspoon of Johnsons Baby Shampoo. We recommend this because it does not harm the adhesive and dries perfectly clear. Other soaps and detergents are not recommended. What the shampoo does is make the water slippery so that it is easy to position the film and squeegee out bubbles. Plain water would make the film stick too quickly, and too much soap will prevent the film from sticking at all. The first step in cleaning is to scrape the window with a window scraper. Many times there are invisible specks of paint on the glass that will not come off with a squeegee, so scraping is essential. We do this by wetting the glass, and then using 2 hands we scrape every square inch of the glass. Next, using a sponge or Teflon type scrub pad, we scrub the glass with a soap solution and then squeegee it clean. At the end of each squeegee pass, we wipe the blade with a non-linting towel such as this wipe-all, or a terry cloth or microfiber towel. This is because the squeegee can pick up dirt when it touches the window frame, and we don't want to carry that dirt across to the next pass. Now the window appears to be clean, but there is still a lot of dirt that has been pushed into the edge of the frame over the years. This dirt will flow out onto the glass when we wet it, so we need to remove it first. This is done by taking a clean cloth, never a regular paper towel because of lint, and carefully wiping all around the window frame. As you can see here, we are removing a significant amount of debris. If you are following in the product bulletin, we are now at step 2. Window film has a release liner which must be removed to expose the adhesive. To determine which side the liner is on, rub the 2 sides of the film together, being careful not to crease the film. You will notice that one side is slippery when rubbed against itself, and the other side grabs and does not slip easily. The slippery side is the release liner. To remove the release liner, place a piece of tape on the corner of the film on each side and pull them apart. If you are working alone and do not have anyone to hold the film for you, an adjacent window serves as a good helper. Put the film on the wet glass with the release liner away from the glass and towards you. Now you are ready to remove the liner. If we simply pull the liner off, it would generate a static charge and dust in the air would be drawn to the film, creating the bubbles we saw earlier. Therefore, spray the film with a soap solution as you pull off the release liner. Now we're ready for step 3 in the product bulletin. Once the release liner is removed, spray the film thoroughly with a soap solution. Also spray the center of the clean glass. Do not spray the edges because you do not want to wash any leftover dirt in the crevices out onto the glass. For step 4, carefully take the film and apply it to the window. The soap solution will hold it in place. Now take a smoothie squeegee, not a regular window squeegee, and carefully squeegee the water out to the edges. Start from the center and work out. Note that with a smoothie squeegee, we push the squeegee, not pull it. This drives more water out for a better bond. Do not go all the way to the edge. If we were to go all the way to the edge, you can see that the film is pressed into the crevice where some of the dirt may be hidden. Then, when the squeegee is removed for the next pass, the film pulls back slightly and the dirt is drawn out into view. So we stop each squeegee pass 1 inch from the edge all the way around. Once the film is squeegeed, we're ready to trim, which is step 6. To trim the film, we use a snap-off razor blade like this and a 5-way tool. Carefully slide the 5-way tool up into the corner of the glass, pressing the film down right up to the frame. Then lay the razor blade against the 5-way tool on the window side of the tool. Carefully slide the blade halfway down the tool, then slide both together down the frame of the window. By trimming the film at the exact same time as we press it down against the frame, the film does not pull back and draw dirt into view. Then repeat the process for each of the 4 sides. If you look very closely, you will see about a 1/16 inch gap between the film and the frame. This is necessary but virtually unnoticeable. If the film were to actually touch the frame or the gasket, it would not lie flat, and you would find yourself fighting bubble fingers appearing on the film as you squeegeed. Now we are ready for the final step. Even though we squeegeed the film once already, there is still water between the film and the glass. This can be seen by pushing the water together in a bubble in the middle of the film. That bubble is all water that must be removed. For this step, we use a hard plastic tool like this. Using 2 hands, we start at the center and force the water out to the edges. Note that we are always working with a wet surface so that the tool will slide over the film and not crease it. It is often helpful to also put a wipe all over the tool so that the water that is squeezed out is immediately absorbed by the towel. This is most helpful at the top edge where the water tends to drop back down behind the film. Once the entire surface has been worked over, you are ready to admire your handiwork. Do not try to clean the film for several days. It can take up to 30 days for the film to fully bond to the glass. So in that time, be very careful not to do anything that might pull the film before it is fully cured. During that time, the film can also turn cloudy. That is normal and will clear up as it dries. Now that you see how easy it is, try it yourself with the professional grade film available only at Tap Plastics.
Tap Plastics, the fantastic plastic place.